YouTube, what it do? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Southside 757, number one sports better, number one sports guy, number one sports guru, number one sports phenomenon in the 757. That be me, Southside 757. Hope everybody doing well out there today, man. MLK Day. Happy Monday. You know, we kick this thing off. You know what I mean? God bless. Hey, man. Another day, another opportunity to be great. Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. MLK Day today, man. So you know what it is, man. It's a real NBA day. You know what I mean? And we just gonna be grateful. We're gonna get this bag. And we're gonna be mindful, man. You know what I mean? Let's do it, man. Let's kick this thing off, man. What we had, what was this? Sunday. Sunday was wow Sunday. You know what I'm saying? To a lot of sports, jam-packed action. It's an action-packed weekend, baby. You know what I mean? It's Monday, still like a weekend with all the NBA games. Got a college football championship today. Hey, man. What we doing? What we doing? Anywho, let's start off where I was right, where I was wrong. I told you I ain't like the Wemby pick. So the Spurs, I was a little off on. They got the belt. They took the belt. They took a beating. So I was a little off on that, man. You know what I mean? I ain't really like it anyway, but I was wrong about that. What I was more, other than that, what was I wrong at? Football. Lamar Jackson. But, you know, if you seen the game, you know what it was. Lamar, he played, he had a little fumble, whatever the case might be. Boom, boom, boom. But it still came down to one play. And they didn't make the play, so I was wrong about the Bills. You know what I mean? I was right about the Rams with the points, but you know what I mean? They didn't get the win. So we did good in that. We just got caught with the Ravens. But it's all good, man, you know? We're gonna get that back, man. We got next weekend to get back on football. You know what I mean? So don't even trip about that, man. Don't even trip. But like I told you, probably the Spurs probably my little off pick. You know what I mean? I didn't like it, but Heat was struggling, and I went with something. They got back on track. The Heat won, and they did it pretty convincingly, so it is what it is. But where was I right? I was right about the Clippers beating my Lakers. I was right about the Kings beating the Wizards. I was right about Portland beating the Bulls. And when I said the OKC pick was my favorite pick of the night, and what they do, they won, they cover over. Hey, man, that was my pick of the night, you know what I mean? I was a little iffy about the Magic, and Magic didn't come out and do nothing. But, you know, hey, man, fair day, you know what I mean? On the betting day was even. I took a couple L's, you know what I mean? But other than that, you know, we still up. We still winning. But the football won. Boy, I wanted that win last night. That would have been crazy. That would have been a cover on all 4 games. So we didn't get it. We didn't make it happen. We didn't do that. But we'll be back next weekend. Don't worry about that. I'll make that up to you. All right, let's kick it off, man. We had the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs, and Miami Heat last night. I mean, it wasn't last night, it was yesterday, matter of fact. It was the early game. Score 107, 128. 3.5 was the favorite for the Heat. Covered by a mile. Total score, 235, 219.5 over and under. There you got it. I thought the Spurs can fight back and do a little something. Give you an upset pick, because I love the underdog, you know what I mean? So, but Wemby didn't do nothing. Couldn't put it up, you know what I mean? They struggled most of the game. Shouts out to Heat for getting back on track, bro. Taking care of business at home. Congrats. Then we had the Denver Nuggets against the Orlando Magic in Orlando. I thought Orlando was going to be a little bit more, you know what I mean? Fight back a little bit more, even though it wasn't a bad game. It was 113-100. But at the same time, I was expecting Magic to make it a little closer. But I was wrong. They were 7.5 point underdog. They didn't get close. I mean, the over and under was 222. Like I said, I like the under with Orlando because the style of play. And the total was 213. So the under would have got you something. But see, riding the Magic, if you would have rolled Denver in the under, that was a good pick, bro. I'm watching Denver. Denver, I think that's like 5. I gotta see how many in a row. Denver they're probably like 1-6 of their last 7, something like that. They're on a little roll, so we definitely gonna be a little bullish on Denver going forward. You know what I mean? Because Jokic, hey man, He playing hell of a ball right now. So he's a player to watch. Right now, he's a player to watch. We had the 76ers going against the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee. I told you, I don't trust Milwaukee. 12.5 points to cover. But you know what's crazy? Fucking Milwaukee covered yesterday. 76ers are a disappointment, man. 109, 123. 232 was the total. 223.5 was the over and under. Damn, who would think the Bucks to cover 12.5 spread and to go over on points 223.5? What? Come on. This Bucks been hard for me to read, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, as of late, like the last 5 games, you gotta give me, I don't know. They could be turning the corner, you know what I mean? I don't know. But 76ers are a disappointment, and you know how they go, you know what I mean? Playing Philly. Anyway, my steal of the night was the OKC. Brooklyn Nets going against OKC. In OKC, by the way. 16.5 was the point spread. 215.5 was the over and under. 101, 127. Hey, man, I could see when all fails, I always trust OKC. So just to let you know, when you're doing these bets for the NBA, OKC is a good team to cover on both sides. You can always go with the spread and you can go with the over because they guarantee to put 120. Depends on who they playing, bro. You know what I mean? They did have that hiccup against Dallas, but SGA wasn't in the game. So, OKC, good team to cover, man. Definitely bullish on OKC, bro. Shouts out to them. You know what I mean? Shouts out to them. They kept me in the game. They kept me in the game yesterday, bro. They kept me in the game. Now we had the Chicago Bulls against the Portland Trailblazers. Like I told you, the Bulls, man. The Bulls is Bulls on a real losing streak. It's like 5 straight now. You know what I mean? Scores 102, 113. I told you I liked the Portland with that 6.5. But see, that was the thing, you know what I mean? That was the thing. I know it sounded crazy that Portland was like losing 4 straight too. But hey, man, I like the Portland. And they damn sure pulled out the win. And total score was what? 102, 113, 215 is the total. 237 was the over and under. Couldn't cover. You know what I mean? This damn sure was the under all day. Was the under all day. And I'm not surprised. Like I told you, I like the Portland. And that was my pick. You know what I mean? And Bulls 6.5 favorite. That was just a mistake. Bulls is not beating nobody. I don't see it. I think they probably break part. They probably break part of that team up. You know what I mean? And I think it's looking that way as we head on to February. We will see, because the way they playing, it's definitely not gonna cut it, brother. We had the late show. I had my Lakers against the Clippers in LA. Clippers clearly the better team last night. 102, 116. 215.5 was the over and under. 218 was the total. So it was over. Clip covered. And that was, I told you, that was all day. Bron, man, boy. Man, I had the sweetest player prop with Bron, man. Had a player prop. Bron get over 25, get 25 points, 12 assists. Check the stats, what he got. 25 and 11. Almost. No such thing, though. Loss is a loss. But I thought Bron was going to put up a triple-double last night because he got to do it all. And it's a shame. So I thought AD was going to combat that, man. I thought it was going to be a 30-for-30 type of game with them. But they're not a good matchup for the Clippers, man. They're not. Kawhi didn't even play the whole game. He was on a minute restriction. So with that being said, and they still dominated the game. If you've seen the game, it just looked like it was out of reach, bro. Like I'm telling you, the whole game, AD didn't look right to me. But I don't know what's going on. He damn sure didn't look right, bro. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I told you, you got to watch the Lakers, especially against the Clip. Bad matchup. Washington Wizards playing Sacramento Kings last night. Like I told you, the Wizards coming off a back-to-back. I liked the Kings to cover. Same thing I told you, 100 to 123. 223 was the over. Was the total. 235.5 was the over and under. Didn't get nowhere close to that. But if you took the Kings with the 17.5, I know you probably was nervous, but you was playing the Wizards. If you're going to cover, it might look shaky in the beginning, but as the game go on, they're going to bow out. And this was exactly what happened. You know what I mean? So shouts out to King for covering, bro. Definitely a team to watch. Let's get to this NFL, bro, yesterday. The Eagles and Rams game. Rams dropped the ball, bro. Eagles did play a hell of a game. Saquon, man, boy, Eagles, man, listen, bro. I'm telling you, the Eagles are lucky they got fucking Saquon, bro. Saquon bails them out. I'm telling you now, Saquon is like a, man, he probably the MVP of the league this year, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I get to him for the quarterbacks, but Saquon, man, without Saquon on the Eagles will not be where they at. I promise you, man. So I'm telling you now, you know what I mean? I'm telling you now, the Eagles, you know what's ahead for you. You know what I mean? And sorry, man, we're gonna have to do it to you, man. The Eagles, man. If you stop Saquon, you can beat the Eagles. But if you can't stop Saquon, you have no fucking shot. You know what I mean? You have no shot. You can't be worried about Jalen Hurts throwing the ball. So, because that wasn't the situation yesterday. Like, if you seen yesterday, the Rams was on Jalen Hurts' ass. It was on his ass, bro. 28-22, you know what I mean? Scrapping made too many mistakes to be a veteran ball player like that. He's probably a Hall of Famer. And the mistakes he made out there yesterday, man, was crazy. You know what I mean? But it was snowing. Them kids from LA, they weren't ready for that, man. They used the sunny weather in the beach, man. That's why, man, it was a gritty game, Eagle game. And the Eagles came out and handled business, man. You know what I'm saying? Rounds, depends on what spread you want. I hope you want on a 7.5, 8.5 spread. If you're on a regular spread, like, you know what I'm saying, 6.5, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, 7.5, and you took the Rams, you was winning. I hope you didn't let them hit you with that 5.5 point spread, you know what I mean? But anything 6.5, you came out a winner last night with the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Because I did, you know what I mean? But I feel bad for the Rams, man, because the Rams, they just let it go, man. They dropped the ball, you know what I mean? They dropped the ball. They got a good defensive line. And I forgot what's that kid, Verse, whatever his name. I just seen his name, Verse, Verse on the end. I don't know who he is, but he's a player to watch. I like the way I like that guy. I like that guy. So, Eagles, get ready for what you're facing. You know what it is, man. We coming, man. Anybody, anywhere, anytime. Yeah, I'm popping my shit. But Rams, boy, you let the ball go. So I know y'all feeling sick over there, you know what I mean? But you never thought it was gonna be snow. Snow on Sunday, so that was a tough game, man. But hey, man, it is what it is. Let's move on. Ravens and the Bills, and this the game I missed. I missed this one, even though like when you think about it, storyline fit, man. But Josh Allen and the family, when you start looking at it from a distance, I'm like, damn. I kind of seen it, but I just believe in Lamar so much because I know Lamar, man. He's a rare talent, and if he get hot, and he can't be stopped, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they gave up too many turnovers yesterday. He was dropping the ball left and right, and that's the key to these playoffs, bro. Turnovers, bro. If you don't turn the ball over, you got a fucking shot. And the Ravens had like 3 major turnovers, bad times. It's tough to get over the hump, and you see they still. That's why you know Lamar Jackson is good, bro. Still, after all them mishaps, all the mistakes, they still was one play from tying the game up, bro. He drove them all the way down. The tight end, I don't even know the guy's name. I feel bad for him, but he muffled the pass. Routine pass, they do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's tough, man. Championship, I mean, a divisional game, cold out there, probably 2 degrees. Buffalo screaming at you. You drop the ball. Even though you still don't never know, Josh Allen could have came down, led his team to a field goal, and walked away too. So hit or miss, bro. You know what I mean? Hit or miss, bro. Like, that's one of the ones we dropped the ball on. Boy, I was about to clean up a bag all weekend. Boy, that was crazy. I'd have went crazy, but you know, I'll be back next week, man. You know what I mean? That was a game I slipped up. I had all 3 of them, bro. I keep going 3-1 in these playoffs. Like last week, I went 3-1. This week, I went 3-1. But it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a lesson learned, you know what I mean? I could have, yeah, I should have I could have went with the Bills on the points, man. I didn't think like that. I was thinking, but 1.5 just never be enough for me because you know how the game go. Either won by 3 or 7 sometimes. That 1.5. But truth be told, if it would have been, you know what I mean, the other way around, I don't know, man. I don't know. But shouts out to the Bills. I think, you know what I'm saying, you got a big game. Bills against the Chiefs, NFC Championship. You got the Eagles versus us. NFC Championship. You got 2 championship games, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I said it. You're here first. The best, number 1, sports guy, sports bettor, sports guru, sports phenomenon, sports savant. Me, Southside 757, man. You heard it from me. You can take it to the bank, bro. Now let's get into this MLK Day, Monday. You know it's NBA Day. NBA's crazy. We got a college championship to talk about too. You know what I mean? We start off. I got the Mavs, Dallas Mavs in Charlotte today. 5.5 is the spread. 233.5 is the over and under. I like Dallas. I like Dallas to cover. And I like a big game out of Kyrie. That's a player prop. Shout out. That's what I like. I like Lonzo Ball to get off too. So you know what I mean? Not Lonzo Ball. I'm sorry, LaMelo. But Mavs win. They go over. I think a high-scoring game. I like the Mavs. We got Detroit Pistons against the Houston Rockets in Houston. Detroit is an 8-point underdog. 222 is the over and under. I think, man, listen, bro. I think this might be the steal. Because you know I was so bullish on Detroit. I like Houston too, you know what I mean? But is Houston going to be ready for what Detroit going to do? Cade coming to town, man. I think he lost like 2 straight. They're trying to get over the hump. So I like Detroit pulling off the upset. I'm going to take the 8 points, and I'm going to take the under. I think a tight, gritty game in the 80s and the 90s, like something crazy like that, 104, 100, something like that, man. But I'm taking Detroit with the points, brother. That's another underdog, another steal. We getting that money back for you, bro. We got Minnesota Timberwolves and Memphis Grizzlies in Memphis. That's gonna be a good game, bro. 5.5 is the underdog for Ant-Man and them. Minnesota's the underdog. 234 is the over and under. You know I'm bullish about them Grizz, man. The Memphis Grizz is tough, man. But I think Ant-Man get his lick back. Just like a few games ago, they lost a tight game at the buzzer to the Grizzlies in Minnesota. Ant-Man gonna come back. He gonna perform. I got Ant-Man on MLK Day, handling business in Memphis. So I'm taking Minnesota with the points. And I'm taking the over. High scoring game. Ant-Man get off. Pause. Then we got the Atlanta Hawks against the New York Knicks. That's a tough game. 6.5 underdog for Atlanta. 236.5 is the spread. Shit, boy. You know Trey go crazy when in the Garden, bro. They done won 2 already this season. It's 2-0. I like the Knicks in the money line. I like Atlanta with the points. I'm telling you, man. I'm down there. I'm trying to think Trae Young on the Knicks, bro. Depends on his big cat play, man. You know what I mean? I got to see if Cat going to play. That's going to be big, bro. But I like Atlanta with them points all day. Knicks need to win. They desperately need to win. They've been losing in front of their hometown. I think they're going to come out in the Mecca tonight. And they're going to perform. You know what I mean? They're going to go hard. I just think Ice Trae, though. Ice Trae, man. He give you them dagger threes, man. He fuck you up, bro. He fuck you up now. I'm telling you. So I like Atlanta with the points. And I like Knicks with the money line. Personally, my bet is going to be Atlanta with the points all day. I just like my shot. I like my shot with Trae. I'm going to ride or die with Trae on that. He just steps up in the guard, man. I don't think they're going to get blue. I think it's going to be a crazy tight game. And I like Trae. Big Cat still hurting, so we going to see. You know what I mean? I still think he's the best center in the East all year. He just got hurt, you know what I mean? So we'll see. But I like Trae in New York tonight, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Tough team to guard. You got Jared, the kid, coming back too. Johnson kid. I don't know if it's Jared Johnson or like I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but he a ball player, bro. So what's it, Josh Johnson? It's something, man. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get you in no disrespect, but he's a baller. He should be back on the court. So I think a tight game, bro. All right, we got the Phoenix Suns against the Cleveland Cavs in Cleveland. 7.5 point spread. You know, Cleveland the favorite. 236.5 is the over and under. I like Cleveland, bro. I think Cleveland be a little too much for the Suns, man. I don't think they got nobody to stop them. I think they're gonna play a little bit better defense. I think Book and KD can get off, but who else? So I think it's gonna get down to Cavs a good team, bro. I think they hold the spread, and I think it's over. I like the Cavs. Now, it's gonna hurt my heart. They got the Boston Celtics going against my Golden State Warriors in Golden State. 223 is the over and under. Boston's a 10-point favorite. Can't bet with my heart tonight, man. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I'm only gonna bet on the over and under on this game because I doubt his Steph played, tweaked his ankle the other night. Draymond not playing. This game might get way out of hand, bro. So I don't even plan to look at. I don't know. Kuminga ain't playing. I don't know how we gonna put up the firepower, bro. So that's shaky, man. That's a little shaky, man. Shit, it might be a 30-point. Boston's gonna try to come out and, you know what I mean, destroy us. You know they got no love for us, so I think an ugly game. I don't like Boston to win. I like Boston to cover. And I like the under because I don't think we're gonna be able to put up even 105 points. But I think Boston might put up shit, man. They might go crazy. So I think we're gonna struggle putting up 100 points tonight. But hopefully I'm wrong, man. Hopefully I'm wrong. I swear I hope I'm wrong. But I like the under, man. You know what I mean? But I kind of do like the over because Boston might go crazy and put up 140 or some shit. 140 to 99, you know what I mean? Some shit like that. Like embarrass us, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna do the under, man. I'm gonna take the under all day. We got the Utah Jazz against the New Orleans Pelicans tonight. You know that's a high running game. 11-point favorite for the Pelicans. 232.5 is the over and under. I like the over. I like a high scoring game. But depends on who played for the Jazz. I like it to be a little closer this time. Because last time, Pelicans just ran through them. You know what I mean? Last time they played. So depends on the lineup and how they come out tonight. But I like the Pelicans all day, money line. And I like them to cover. But if it's a guy marking, if he plays, it can get it. That cover could be a tight situation. Like they still will win, but they probably win by, you know what I mean, 6, 7, something like that. But I like the Pels on the money line all day. That's guaranteed. I think the Pels gonna handle business. And with an over, I think 120s is what the score gonna be. 120, 118, something like that. 124, 118. They both getting over 115 points. That's what I believe. Now we got the Chicago Bulls. Last game of the night. Chicago Bulls against the Clippers in LA. The Bulls are on a damn streak. So the Bulls are gonna get smacked. Like smacked around. 227 is the over and under. I like the under. I think the Clips gonna hold the Bulls under 110 points. You know what I mean? Definitely gonna be a tough, gritty game. Clips gonna win. They're coming off a back-to-back from last night. So it's gonna be kind of tough. But I think it's gonna be tough to score in the high marks. But I still think the Clippers gonna win with the defense, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know if Kawhi played because he played yesterday. But this will be the game, right? Remember I tell you how the Bulls do some sneaky shit sometimes? See, this will be the game the Bulls pull some sneaky shit. You be like, bro, why the Clips ain't won? But don't forget, they played LA last night. So be mindful of that. So I might take them 6 points with the Bulls. Depends on how I go. But I don't trust the Bulls. So 9 times out of 10, I'm going to lay off. You know what I mean? The Bulls are, you don't know what the fuck the Bulls going to do. You know what I mean? This depends, bro. Just got to see how they come out. That's one of them bets because like they ever bet live, like when they go live. That's one of the things you got to watch how the Bulls act in the first quarter, bro. Bulls one of them teams you got to see how they going. You know what I mean? But I like the Clips all day money line. That's what I like. Now let's get to this last Monday night, man. We got Ohio State against the Notre Dame Irish for the college football championship tonight, bro. Who you got? The whole world got Ohio State. That's an 8.5 point favorite. The over-under is 45.5. I like Ohio State, I do. But some tell me it's going to be a close game, you know what I mean? I got people in my ear telling me, nah, they're going to wax them. They're going to give them a belt to ass, Ohio State. But Notre Dame fighters, bro. What I seen from them in the Georgia game, you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I think, and then that's what I say, what about, I don't see the score getting crazy. Everybody think the score going to be high too, you know? I don't know, man. I like a low scoring game, bro. I like the under. I like Ohio State to win. But I'm going to take the points with Notre Dame, man. I'm going to take the 8.5, bro. I just think the Irish, something about them, man. I done seen what they did against Georgia. They got some fight in them, bro. I ain't saying Ohio State ain't good, but you know what I mean? Teams fight back, man. So I like Ohio State with the money line. I like Notre Dame with the 8.5. And I like the over and under. I like the under. Under 45.5. I want to see it rise up. That's why I'm trying to play it out. I'm going to wait because I want to see the score rise about 47, 48 points. So I definitely got to take the under. But right now it's 45.5. And I think it's going to be difficult to score these points tonight. You know what I mean? Everybody been focused on the opponent. And it's going to be for the chip, bro. So I do think the Buckeyes win, though. You know what I mean? But it wouldn't surprise me, though, the way Notre Dame fight, bro. They fight for their coach, bro. They fight for their coach, bro. Because I swear I thought Georgia had them. I thought Georgia had them last time, man. So, as we have, man, I gave you money picks. I gave you the Ohio State, Notre Dame with the points. I gave you the under. NBA, I gave you the steal of the day. What's the steal of the day? The underdog of the day. I gave you two of them. I gave you Detroit, and I gave you Minnesota. Teams to watch, Minnesota and Detroit. Pay attention to that boy Trae Young today, too. You know what I mean? Dropping them jewels, man. It's your boy, man. The underdog. It's me, man. The underdog, Southside 757. The #1 sports guy, sports bettor, sports guru, sports phenomenon, sports savant, in the 757. That be me. That be me. So I appreciate y'all, man. Fuck with your boy, subscribe to the channel, man. Go on, man. #1 in the 757. Peace and love, man. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, man. Underdog. Underdog.